Hello and welcome to Body Confidence with Mrs Cureve Globe 2019. That's me, Alicia Plosz. So I was the inaugural Mrs Cureve Globe, and right now we have a new Cureve Globe who is Mrs Tasha Haskins, and we did interview Tasha a couple of weeks ago. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Alicia Plosz. I have been with Mrs Globe for just over, as this title, for over a year now. And I'm very excited to be here with you on Wednesday on body confidence and self-love. So body confidence and self-love is something that is personal and always changing, right? So we are here to love thy beautiful self, whatever that looks like and wherever we are at this stage of the game. So sometimes, now that it's new year, it's a new year. Hi, Lucia. I can't see. Hi, good morning. So I am in Canada. So I am on the west side of Canada. I'm in Alberta. So for me, it's morning. So I always like to know, where are you tuning in from? And is it day or night for you there? So we do have a beautiful guest coming on in just a little bit. I'm just going to chitty chat with you a little bit first. So body confidence and self-love, they kind of go hand in hand. So if you are mentally healthy and emotionally stable and love yourself on the inside, you're more confident with who you are on the outside. And so today we're going to talk to Tracy Celotti as our guest today. And she is a mompreneur, a life and fitness coach, a mentor, and she's also from Canada, which is wonderful. I love speaking to my fellow beautiful, strong Canadian women. But what's great is last week we talked to Dr. Tracy about like self-love and goal setting and manifesting. And today we're going to talk about body confidence and a little bit about health and wellness and fitness. So that's I love that we get a little bit of diversity in what we talk about, and we get to talk about strength, inner and outer, and being the best you that you can be and putting your best face and self forward, right? So at the end of the day, we are our longest relationship. And so we need to be kinder and gentler to us and who we are. And if we can help you through the IGTV Mrs Globe Body Confidence, and we can share some tips and tricks on that, that is our goal. That is my goal. That is the mission that I would love to share with you, is to be your best you. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I just want to wave at everybody. I love, I know I say this often, but I love that we get to interact like this. So if you do have any questions for myself or Tracy, then we would love to try and answer them for you. Or if you have any comments, or feel free to just converse with us during the show. That's what makes it so fun. It's interactive, it's live, and it's great. Good morning, my beautiful soul. Yes, good morning, Teresa. How are you? So Teresa, you're in California. So here today, it's actually like snowstorm. I don't know if you can hear it. It's really windy and the wind is pushing on my window. So hopefully we don't get a lot of background feed for you. So the empowerment of women, the empowerment of self, that is the mission through this show. So if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions ever on a guest, or if you think that you have something that you could offer us, please message me. We're always looking for somebody that might have a tip, a trick, or a life skill that we would love to share, and I would love to learn. I think that's my favorite part, is as the host of this show, is I get to meet everybody and get all these amazing little tidbits and tips and tricks and all this self-love and body confidence. And it's definitely empowering me and enriching my life for the better, and getting to see you guys every Wednesday and chat with you makes me very happy, very, very happy. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate you coming on today. So once Tracy comes on, we're going to ask her some questions. That's me. Oh, hi Lisa, sorry. It was, I couldn't see, it was a little tiny picture. How are you, Teresa? Or how are you, Lisa? Hi, and I saw Teresa on here as well. Sorry. Good morning, ladies. I know, Lisa, usually I see your name on here. I'm just going to, I'm not sure. Perfect. So, if you have any suggestions, message Mrs Globe through here, or you can message me privately for guests to be on the show. It's a new year and we're looking for some new beautiful guests Hello, how are you? Joy, cheering, right? So Lisa, you were our guest on here. Yes. So Tracy, you just have to go off, pop on, and then when you come back on to the live, you when you come back onto the live, you can request to join. I can see if I can. It won't let me. Let's see. There. Let's see if that worked, Tracy. Okay, so Wednesday is the middle of the week. So for me, something like my Mondays are pretty strong. I get. Oh, hi. There you are.
Here I am.
Sorry, I'm just gonna move my camera.
There we go.
Did it work? Okay.
That was perfect.
Okay. I don't know what it looks like on your camera, but it's really close up. I just see one eye, one eyebrow of you. I can't see your whole
You can't
face.
see me? Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's okay. It just came on now. I know last week I could see Tracy perfectly, but then when we watched it back after, it was really close up. So right now it's really close up of you, but it's good. It's just your face, as long as you're okay with that.
Is that better?
There. Good morning. Yeah, it's just your face, as long as you're okay with that, or you can slide back a little bit. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but
I'm sitting down,
perfect.
so is that okay?
Oh, you're great. Yeah, now I can see you perfectly. At first it was like just here, and I'm like,
Oh,
okay. You got beautiful eyebrows, so it's fine. It's good. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you, Alicia?
I'm good. It's great to see you in person, see your face now.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's beautiful to see you. You inspired me to put on red lipstick on today.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It looks great. It looks great. I know it changes when you do something for you that's a little bit of your comfort zone, it changes your energy, right?
Yeah, I read your post about color and just, I'm going to train after this, but I thought I'm just going to wear some red lipstick and I'm going to put some color on.
Perfect. I love it. That looks great. I know today I'm wearing, it's not summer here, it's cold, but I was like, I'm going to wear something a little bit fun because,
you look so
it's winter, so we're always living in sweaters and layers, and I'm at home, so I'm like, I'm gonna dress whatever I want to dress in today. So, so how's your day? So you're from Toronto?
Yes, just outside Toronto.
And so that's the east side of Canada for people that don't know. And you are a mother of
4.
How many children? 4. And okay, I love that. And so right now you said you have university and high school student and children, age children.
Yes.
So you got a lot of juggling, a lot going on for you right now.
Yes, there's a lot going on for sure.
That's okay. So I was telling them that you're a mompreneur, like you are a mom entrepreneur, you are a life and fitness coach and a mentor, and so you are very multifaceted, but very into the health and wellness field is your main field of expertise. Perfect. So if they have any questions, can you see the questions and comments on your screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so if they have any specific health and or fitness questions, then they can ask them. Are you comfortable with that? Is that okay?
Of course, and I can see them. So
perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. So you are a mom, a fitness trainer, and a fitness model, a sponsor, and an owner of several home-based businesses. Mm-hmm. So how do you find keeping yourself healthy and motivated has impacted your life?
Oh my God, it's changed my life altogether, because I know what it's like not to be the healthiest and not to take care of myself, the way I should be, go, and just always putting everybody ahead of myself. As a mother of 4, it's just so easy to do. That's the easy thing to do, is just, but I learned the hard way. I definitely learned the hard way, and I suffered the consequences, and that's how I turned my life around and learned that by putting the oxygen mask on myself first and loving myself, then I can actually help and love others. Because if you don't have that love for yourself, and for me, it's like, it's God inside of me, I'm not able to give the way I would love to give.
Yeah, you can't give from an empty cup, right?
Pardon?
Yeah. Because you can't give from an empty cup.
Cannot
right?
give
Yes.
from an empty cup. That's for sure. So I fill my tank every single day. First thing.
That's awesome. I love that. So yeah, because you don't want to burn out. And as a mom, lots of times we put ourselves on the back burner and we give, but then you burn out and then you're not full to give everybody else something back. So it is important to take care of yourself first. So I like that you said that. So what is it that you do for your what are things that you do for your fitness and your health? What are some of the things that you do? Can you hear me?
To definitely, yes, yeah. You can see me and hear me, right, guys? Yeah. So
Yeah.
the first thing
Yeah.
I do every morning, I want to, I go out in nature. I walk my dog, and since COVID, honestly, it's been longer walks because I get out there for an hour, and I honestly connect with God. For me, I'm a Christian woman. But with nature, and because that is all God, and I just take it all in, and I do a lot of self-reflection. So definitely walking, definitely doing weight workouts. I do weights probably 3 times a week. I do yoga at least twice a week, actually 3 times a week. I teach actually a class with my daughter, Bianca. She's an online fitness instructor, trainer, mentor to a group of young girls. So I do a yoga class. I teach it with her Monday night. I do lots. I love to be active and move my body every single day, and that changes my state. So yeah, this is my passion for sure. This is my calling. I give you
I love
advice.
that. Yeah, that's great. No, I love it because just saying, oh, you're a fitness instructor. That's such it encompasses more. Like it's not one avenue of fitness. It's not one avenue of self-love. It's not one avenue of a healing journey. That's why I wanted you to share some of the things you do, because you don't just do yoga. You like to switch it up to keep yourself engaged as well, right?
Yes, I definitely switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
I ran more in the summer. Now I'm more into that I walk, right? But it does.
Yeah.
I love to go on a bike in the summertime. I love to rollerblade in the summertime. But these are things we're not able to do right now. So
Right, because in Canada we have snow. Yeah, so some of our guests are tuning in from Africa and they're tuning in from California. So they could probably go out and rollerblade right now, but we have snow, so it's a different journey for you right now, right?
Yeah, and I love hiking. Love hiking. There's John. Hi, John.
So you empower women through fitness and health, but you are also an addiction sponsor and mentoring women through drug and alcohol detox and recovery. Can you share a little bit on this? I didn't know if anybody else was aware of this.
Yeah, so if you're my following, you'll definitely know. I'm recovered addict myself. I recovered in my, I would say mid to early 20s. I went into recovery. I was fully recovered before my oldest was born. So I'm recovered from bulimia, but, multiple addictions. And, I went through the 12 steps, and the 12th step actually is to give back and work with others. And I immediately got right into it. God just sent me women of all ages, and I took them through the 12 steps, and I've been doing that for over, 20 years, 25 years.
That's amazing. So it gave you a path for empowerment.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love that. That's great. Because that's something that I didn't know until we were speaking the other day on the phone. And I know that you were a fitness trainer and that you have some home-based businesses but I didn't know that part of you. And I think that's very important to share, because it's important to realize that everything is an ongoing, body confidence, self-love, overcoming addiction. All these things are daily. You have to reaffirm to yourself daily, and you have to reconnect with yourself daily, right?
Every day. Oh yeah. There's no day for me. There's no days off. It's these are all non-negotiables in my life.
No, that's great. I love that. So, how has COVID shifted your confidence in personal training? Because you were in-person personal training. So, have you been able to pivot and move towards online coaching and instructing?
Yes, yes, definitely I have.
Mhm.
It's been, for the most part, it's been very positive. Well, for sure, you know, I have some fear. I had a lot of fear around doing lives, like on a daily basis. I could definitely be more consistent with that. But I've just learned not to beat myself up over it. And just, I go on when I'm really inspired to speak. I was forcing myself and I felt like that was being uncomfortable. So the lives have to do with my certified life coaching, because I am a certified life coach. But the personal training, it's a pretty easy transition. There are some clients I still do. They're comfortable with me coming into their home, so I am still very blessed to be able to do that. And I do online, a little bit online classes, fitness classes as well. Like I said,
And you had said it with your daughter, yeah. So, what kind of classes do you offer online?
weight training, like strength and yoga, and that's pretty much it. And then, like, you mean with fitness, right, Alicia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome. So if anybody that's watching is interested in, you'll post your social media after in the link to this IGTV, and they can see what you are offering for fitness, right?
Sure.
Because right now we're in January, so a lot of people are looking for a jump start, maybe for their health and wellness or their fitness routine, right? Like I find January is when usually the gyms are packed, and depending on where you are, we're in a state of lockdown where the gyms are closed right now. And so people are turning to home-based workouts. So is there like a home-based, is circuits, yoga, switching it up? What is it, something that you would recommend as a fitness instructor?
I definitely recommend switching it up for sure, like changing your routine. But I love like a yoga mixed with like a boot camp type strength, like just to mix those are phenomenal. And using different pieces of equipment when you're doing strength, like you can use a Bosu ball, you can use, if you have machines, that's phenomenal. You can use a stability ball, you can use bands if you don't have weights, because I know weights are hard to come by right now, and they're very, yeah. So, you know, get some bands, like just change it up. And that way you're not going to get bored. And you know what? A phenomenal thing to do is just to put on some music and just dance. Like
Move
just
your
like
body, yeah.
dance your heart out and whatever music you love. I think that's phenomenal too. I love to do that. You want to find something
Well,
that
and
you enjoy.
it's important to move your body, like they say, 45 minutes a day to get your heart rate up, right?
Yes.
And then different things depending where, I know I just went out on the weekend and I bought some resistance bands to switch up my workouts. I have weights, and mostly I just do free weights, and then on my yoga mat, just like sit-ups and burpees, like just like my little circuit I have.
Yeah.
But I know I went on Pinterest and I found a couple of band workouts just because I'm at home, switch it up, because I was finding that I was like not doing, honestly, just not doing it because I was getting a little bit stale in my workout. So I did have to shift and find something new. So I did try the bands. So yeah, like I like it, but I'm not, I'm not super flexible. So yoga is something that I'm trying to incorporate more stretching and more in, just because I find that it is beneficial for sure for your body and your movement, especially as I'm getting older. I don't want to wake up stiff, right?
I find that even gentle stretching the body, like very basic gentle stretches, are phenomenal. And you know what I also love is kettlebells. I don't know if you have any kettlebells, but kettlebell workout so much fun. It's
I like they say fun. Okay, so fun for you.
Well,
Working out.
You gotta get a fun trainer, Alicia.
Yes, that's exactly right. Because so workouts, they can be fun, yeah. And lots of times when you're in a class that makes it interactive and exciting, or keeps you accountable, even just by having a trainer, keeps you accountable, right? And so when I was doing it by myself, I found I was like, oh yeah, it's Thursday, and I worked out last Thursday. Like it was like a long time in between without working out. So I have to now actually make a schedule and be accountable to who I am. And I put it in my calendar. So in the morning it goes beep, beep, beep. I'm like, oh yeah, workout time.
But you know what? That's phenomenal. Alarms are so important. like to put it in your daily schedule. Put an alarm on your clock. This is non-negotiable.
Yeah, because if you plan to work and then work your plan, you'll be more accomplished, right? And I was finding that I wasn't, I was planning, but not working. So I had to actually get there. And it's different. Like I find being prepared, like you said, if I pick out my workout and I set my yoga mat and my, like I'm using kettlebell or whatever in front of my door when I come out of my room in the morning and it's there, it's like, you can't not see it. Like,
a yoga mat is also great to have a yoga mat like in your bedroom. So you can get down on the yoga mat and do some stretches on your back, you know, grab your ankle, stretch your hamstrings, stretch your quads, stretch, you know, your inner thighs, your upper body. Do some mobility work is phenomenal too. So stuff like where you're like first thing in the morning, you're sitting your arms over and unders, arm circles, you know, anything like that, just to get the body, the blood circulating and the blood flowing in the body. And you'll just feel like empowered just by doing that.
Is there a better time of day to do stretching? Like, is the morning a better time or before you go to bed a better time? What would you suggest for stretches if you just wanted to do like a good stretch?
Honestly, you got to find out. It's whatever works for you. I personally suggest first thing in the morning. I believe in, you know, like the 20-20-20 formula where you get that exercise first thing, like at 20 minutes, right? And then if you, I think it's even more phenomenal if you can get another 20 minutes either in the afternoon, go out for a walk or do some weights in the afternoon, or even do it at night. Like if that's your time when you have the most energy, then do it at night. You got to find what works for you, because what works for you may not work for somebody else, and you want it
right.
If it, you know, and that'll motivate you to do it every day or 3 to 5 times a week. I highly recommend.
I like first thing in the morning because I like to, if I'm gonna get sweaty, do it before I get ready, and I find by the time my day is over, I'm just like, and then it's easier to put it off. But first thing in the morning, I find it's easier to make time in the morning, especially like I have, same as you with kids. So my kids are needier. They have homework. We have dinner. I find they need me more in the evening. And so I can own my own time more in the morning. So depending on what works with your schedule, compartmentalize and plan and put your workout in there. So you said, so 60 minutes is what you recommend in a day, if it's 20-20-20 or an hour, or what is your recommended to move your heart rate?
I say whatever you can get in. Like it depends on your work, right? 20 minutes minimum. And if you can get an hour in, all the more power to you. I think it's phenomenal. I never mentioned also, and I think it's very important, especially for women, is to work your core, like to do lots of plank variations, because a strong core gives you like a strong overall. I love working my core a lot, and plus that's an area where some women, you know, I think a lot of women have to really, you know, as you do get older, so you want to make sure your core is strong. And that gives you a very strong foundation for, I wanted to.
Well, and then the sooner you start working out, the better off you are in the long run as you get older, because it's easier to, as the younger you are, to maintain than it is to build as you get older, right?
Yes, but it's never too late. It's never too late.
Well, exactly, but it's like the sooner, like the best day to plant a tree, it was 10 years ago, not now, right? So it's start right now, right? And engaging your core is great because it's good for your spine. It's good for your your adrenal glands. It's also good for your posture. And I find as women get older, a lot of time, when their core is not strong, they look fragile because their core isn't keeping them youthful. Like I find a strong core keeps your stature stronger, if that makes sense.
Yes, I like what Mada just asked a question. Hi, Mada.
Yeah.
She said tips.
Tips for fighting cortisol as we age.
So definitely tips. The tips that I use. There's Farah. There's my hairdresser. Look at. I don't have my hair done, Farah. It's all your fault. So tips I use for fighting cortisol, because when you have multiple kids, your cortisol levels rise, right? So for me, meditation. Oh my gosh, every day I meditate. I just set aside 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take long. even it could be laying in bed first thing in the morning before you get up. Do a guided meditation. Another great thing to lower your cortisol levels is breath work. So doing, holding your breath, taking deep breaths in, inhaling. You can and then slowly exhale. And you'll feel like just by doing that 5 count in, hold at the top at 5, releasing slowly 5, and doing that for about a minute, you'll notice your cortisol levels decrease and you'll just feel more calm. Breath work is so key. Definitely there's certain supplements you can take. You know, I'm with a company that offers phenomenal, it's like a shot, and it's got adaptogens in it. I don't know whether you know anything about adaptogens.
I don't know.
Yeah, so adaptogens help to buffer stress in the body. It balances the body, and I swear by them. So I use them every day. It's a drink. You can either have it as a tea or a shot. What else like even getting out in nature, like again, moving your body, 15 minutes, getting outside in the fresh air. And especially
getting outside is important, especially now that a lot of people are in lockdown in different lockdown states, right? So like states as in like different levels, not necessarily states as in the United States, but because people are here globally. So I know in Africa, they're in a lockdown just like we are. And so they're in their homes more. So if you are able to get out and get into the fresh air, it's good for your mental health, just to change your scenery as well, right?
And if you're in hot climate, you're able to touch the grass, like grounding is incredible. So you just get down just with your bare feet. I mean, I don't know if you know anything about cold, but cold is also, it reduces inflammation in the body. You want to do things that definitely lower inflammation in the body, because when you do, if you over exercise too, that's not good either, right? So you want to reduce inflammation, and Epsom salt baths are phenomenal to lower cortisol.
I'm a bath. I baths, Epsom salts. That's at night, at like before I go to bed, I have a hot bath.
Oh yeah.
And I just feel like it literally, like as I'm in the tub, all my stress is like down the drain with it. Like that is something for me, good for my mental health. Yeah. It's really great.
Hot.
Yeah, I like it. Yes. So what is one body confidence or self-love tip or quote that you can share to leave us with today?
So a tip that I would say would be, I mean, because there's different quotes. One quote I would say is, if you do what is easy, your life's going to be hard. So if you do take the easy way out, you're going to have a hard life, and you're probably going to be miserable. But if you do what is hard and get out there and get uncomfortable, your life is going to be a lot easier. You're going to be way happier. You're going to have a lot of peace in your heart. A tip I would say would be, like I said, the Epsom salt baths, or even skin brushing. Skin brushing is phenomenal. Get a skin brush, Google it, go to the health food store, very inexpensive, and you brush up on your skin, and it's a phenomenal tip for self-love.
I've never heard of skin brushing. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. So I'm really thankful you were here today and came to be on our show and give us all these fantastic tips and your time. I love it. It was great to get to know you. We appreciate you so much. So I'm going to get you, Tracy, after we're done, to put your contact into the comments so that anybody wants to come on and pop on, they can check out your health and wellness supplements, also your fitness programs that you're offering, and then they can utilize your talents after the IGTV as well. So thank you so much. As I say to everybody on Wednesdays, you are beautiful, brilliant, and brave, and you can do and be anything you choose. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody tuning in today, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
You're welcome.